Welcome back to another episode of the King Podcast, guys. Today we will be reviewing everything that happened on match day 5. So, first and foremost, let us start with the Saturday fixtures of Saturday, September 16th, which started with Wolves versus Liverpool. Wolves versus Liverpool, what should we say? Liverpool were the more exciting team or the more informed team going into this match. And this match was not dull. And I expected Liverpool to go away with maximum points, which they did, bar none. Liverpool were behind in this match. However, they came back and won the match as any team with pedigree would. Another match on this day was Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. This game I had drawing between both teams, but Aston Villa proved that they were more of a dominant side than Crystal Palace on the day, and they blanked Crystal Palace by 3 goals to 1, and which was expected by Unai Emery's men, as he stated in his conference. He said that he expected his men to bounce back and to claim all 3 points in this match. Another match which showcased Luton Town versus Fulham. Fulham were the home team in this match, and as I stated, Luton Town is one of the teams that I have going back to the championship because of their playing style, because of their lack of mobility in this league. And without mobility and pace per se and tactics, you will not survive in this league. And I feel like Luton Town is not a team that will survive. So kudos to Fulham for getting all maximum points in this match, which was expected of them. But the marquee matchup of that Saturday was Manchester United versus Brighton. Guys, I can go on a complete rant and tell you that Manchester United is one of the most decorated teams and one of the most successful teams in the world, yet their history is behind them. If you are depending on Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans to be your replacements for your centre backs, you're doomed. And to me, Manchester United is doomed more so without their wingers Sancho and Anthony. And I feel like this is something that will be a catalyst of their years to come. If they do not make changes to their ownership as well as their coach, which has been something that Manchester United have been struggling for what? How long? Since Ferguson left. And it's going to be something that they suffer throughout their years if they do not make this correction. Because you guys should remember that the Glazers had the club for sale and now they just took the club back off the market. So people are just depressed about this, and I know every Manchester United fan just want to see Manchester United become contenders again. But guess what, Manchester United? You will be playing Wednesday night football or Tuesday night football. But this Wednesday you will be playing Bayern and there's no room for error. And you will be seeing a familiar face in Harry Kane. So let's see how you handle that. So for the Saturday fixtures as continued, you had Spurs entertaining Sheffield United. Spurs, as I expected, won this game, but they left it till late to win. Sheffield United dominated most of this game by the odd goal, but suffered some last minute goals. And it saw where Spurs won them convincingly by determination, by grit, and this showcases why Spurs is one of the teams that are still unbeaten in the league. Another game that saw the champions, Manchester United, away to West Ham. And this match was not what I was expecting. I expected a draw between West Ham and Manchester City. However, it played that Manchester City had just was all over West Ham. West Ham was leading this match by a goal from Ward Prowse, but they could not answer the juggernaut, which is Manchester City, once they started scoring goals. Yes, West Ham did have some chance to lead this game or to draw level with Manchester City, but they didn't take their chances. Manchester City was a team that took their chances when they got them, and that's why they went away with all 3 points. Another game to round up the Saturday fixtures saw Newcastle play Brentford. As expected, I felt that Newcastle was gonna come back from their defeats or their poor vein of form, and they did. It was just by the one goal, but they did. Newcastle is a resounding team at home, and I expected them to at least win this match. Brentford, yes, is a tough opponent, but they did show that they could win this match. And kudos to Newcastle for getting 3 points. So on Sunday, you had two fixtures. First and foremost, you had Bournemouth versus Chelsea. I expected Chelsea to bounce back from their poor run of form as well. However, this match ended in a dull nil-nil affair. Another match on Sunday saw Everton versus Arsenal. Arsenal had not won a match at Everton since 2017. Some people call it 2017, whatever you call it. This was kind of a game where Arsenal showcased that they wanted to win no matter what, and they did. And any Gunners fan out there would be proud of their team even getting all 3 points by the odd goal. And I feel like any Gunners fan would be proud because these are some of the matches. Remember, Everton was one of the matches that Arsenal had lost at the last or the latter part of last season. And for me, Everton is one of the teams that I said will go down because they're not playing any football right now. And I do think that that will be the case at the end of the season. So the other fixture, which rounded out match day 5, saw Nottingham Forest versus Burnley, and that was on Monday. This match, I had Nottingham Forest winning, but however, Nottingham Forest and Burnley played to a 1-all draw. Nottingham Forest actually played some wonderful football. Kudos to them. Even Burnley played some wonderful football at times. So I couldn't be very much upset with this level of performance from both teams. So kudos to both teams for their performance in this match. Guys, so as you know, Champions League returns on September 19th, which is Tuesday, and we will see some of our favorite English Premier League teams in action. First and foremost, let's look at the AC Milan versus Newcastle game on Tuesday. That match, guys, will be Newcastle's return to Europe, and you will see Tonali returning home, the team that he won the Scudetto with. And honestly, both teams are not in the best of forms right now. However, let me not say best of forms because AC Milan lost only one match, which was a derby versus Inter Milan, 5 goals to 1, which is not something that you would see happen to AC Milan every day. So let's set our eyes on this fixture. And to me, this fixture can go either way. However, AC Milan AC Milan losing the derby versus Inter Milan can have many impacts on this Champions League fixture as well. So that's why I say it can go both ways. So what say you? Do you feel like AC Milan will come out and get maximum points against Newcastle, or do you feel like this match will end up in a draw? Who do you think will lose this match? I won't give you any predictions on this match or any match of the Champions League. I will be just covering them and telling you the results as well as who will be playing. Each match, I will be telling you if an English Premier League team is involved since we're covering the beautiful English Premier League game. So, another match on Tuesday, the 19th of September, will see Manchester City entertain the side from Czech, the Czech side. And to me, you can call them Craven, but this side is basically a new team in the Champions League. And for me, I feel like Manchester City will cream this team. You probably will see Haaland scoring many goals. What whatever you feel will be the scoreline. This is Manchester City's home game, and I do expect them to impress in this match. Another game, but will be played on Wednesday though, September 20th. We'll see Arsenal versus PSV. What should I say? This will be a marquee matchup because PSV is the Netherlands champion and they will be playing against the runners up of the Premier League last year. I do expect this match to not be one sided. It will be an end to end match, but we can't predict this one as well. You have Bayern versus Manchester United on Wednesday as well. I was just stating this earlier that Manchester United, in the turmoil that they are in right now, we can't predict what will happen at the end of the season for them. But I do feel like they'll be one of the teams that will have to get their heads out of the gutter or get themselves out of the gutter in order to win something. But what say you? If everything goes well, we need to understand that this is going to be the tempo for the rest of the week as we will see Champions League football returning and everything returning back to football normality. As I would say, what say you? These opinions that I have are just my opinions, so do not take them as something that you should follow. So please leave a comment in the comment section and please like and share this channel.